2020 corn silage, here we come. We're gonna do a little pressure washing on the chopper. I like to get it cleaned up a little before we start getting the processor in for the corn. And I want to change some liners on the spout and stuff like that. So we're gonna get it outside, head unhooked, blow some of that chaff off before we start pressure washing.
We're gonna be working on corn silage the next couple weeks, so we'll try to get all this stuff cleaned up and ready to roll. So you got this rig cleaned up, parked back in the yard. Kind of a quick and dirty, get the first layer off. Probably won't wash it anymore. We'll be getting it dirty in a couple weeks doing corn silage, so not much point, but like someone always used to tell me, clean equipment runs better, and I can't say I disagree with that. So it's also a lot more fun. Today is to get this rig some new tires. These are about as bold as I'd ever want to get a rear tire on a tractor, and the fronts aren't much better. Well, we got the tractor back home with new tires. We got some pretty sick looking tread on there. 4 new BKTs. So, to complete my project here on the wagons, so this head gate up here, right up here, it tips down using this lever right here, the head gate. So like that, so whenever you are opening up a field of corn and you're following the chopper, it'll be up here, shooting over top of the cab, it's a lot nicer if that gate is down. What isn't nice is whenever you, all of a sudden you figure out you have to be the one to split and you want that down, and then you have to jump out. So what I did with those new hoses and tees, I can close the gate and open it. Yeah, using the own hydraulic. Pretty sweet.
Over here we got our 824 Fendt and our one of our boss wagons. This is our mowing tractor, manure hauling, whatever we need to do. Yeah, this Fendt's been pretty sweet. Here's our knife cutter bar. Pretty sharp knives here. You can kind of feel underneath there how much hardness we got left. There's a little bit, not a crazy amount. So there's a chance we might change some of these knives. After further review, I decided I need to change those knives. Those knives will get us maybe halfway through the corn chopping season. So I'm gonna head down to our local cloth dealer and pick up knives. Just got back from the cloth dealer and got my 24 knives here. I need to change. There's 2 in each one. We'll take the old ones off and polish things up here a little bit. And we put there's knives come in sets of 2, so we'll put one on this side, on that, like right here, and we'll clear the opposite side so they're balanced out equally. So this whole drum will be equal weight, so it spins and won't vibrate and stuff. So we'll need to do that. We'll take these 2 bolts out. That's what holds the knives in, and then once we get everything in, then we'll have to go through with a torque wrench and torque everything down. So when we change these knives, it's going to be they're going to be a lot bigger, a lot longer. So where this shear bar is, there's no clearance here hardly, because it's making a really nice fine cut. So what we need to do is this shear bar gets set on this spool here, the spline. So whenever I hit the bottom here, it'll move, and then what that'll do is bring that shear bar clear back. So got the corn head all hooked up. We got the processor in. We got all this stuff in this chopper all ready to go. And through this door here is the processor. We got that in yesterday. It's a real treat to get in. It's not crazy bad, but it's a little tricky. We got to hook the grease fitting up yet. That's an automatic greaser. Goes onto here. I need to hook that up yet. But other than that, we should be ready to roll in here. The first video we shot, we had if you all remember, there was the inoculant was coming out through here. But what it does, the accelerator in here sucks it through. Once it comes out of here, this auger augers it into here, and it just suctions the inoculant right in through here, and it mixes in with the feed. Pretty simple concept of getting the inoculant into the feed, but it's a very accurate and a very even rate. So this year we just put a new hose on here this year, and we're ready to roll. So we're loading the inoculant right now. We're running Silage. It'd be Agri-King product. It's dry. We like that better. That way when we're done chopping for the day, we can just keep it in there, and it's ready for the next day. Yeah, we got the head on. We're ready to roll. We're gonna do a little chopping here. We're gonna burn some samples. This hayfield here to our right was the 4th crop that we just chopped, and the 5th crop is growing back really nice. We got those 4 inches of rain on it, I think, and we're gonna hope for a big 5th crop. So what we're gonna do up here, we're gonna just take a little sample out of this field of corn, and then we're gonna jump down to another field, and we'll get some good samples that we can burn, and get a little better idea where our moisture is at. In this field here, 15B, mycogen variety. Ears are almost as tall as my head. Pull some down here. Yeah, they're not even dented yet, so it's probably gonna be pretty wet yet. So we'll take this load back, and we'll pull a little sample and see what we get. Got my scales zeroed out with this little container on it. I'm gonna put 100 grams in this container, and then I'm gonna put it on this coster tester. This machine down here, and we'll plug it in and we'll let it burn for 40 to 45 minutes, and then we will put the same feed back into this container, and then we'll see how many grams are left again, and then that'll be the difference in our moisture. All right, we got the feed in here, and we're gonna let it burn down a little bit, and this just makes heat and blows it up through, and it will dry out all the moisture. All right, we got the second sample burned here, and I was predicting it was going to be 71, but if you can read it down there, 28% dry matter, so we're 72%. you like the video, give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button.